Today's December 17th, 2024, and I know there's still 30-ish more minutes until market close, but I just wanted to knock this out early today. So the market shouldn't move too much. I mean, unless the market just goes straight up the last 30 minutes, then okay, fine. I'll probably mention it in tomorrow's video, but it is what it is. I am down over 2% today, 2.3 to be exact. And this is on a day where the NASDAQ is down 0.6 or almost 0.7. Let's see for the week, 2.4. And yeah, so about 17. Okay, so I'm still doing all right. I just don't like it whenever I'm underperforming the index, even if it's only for one day, but that's just how I am. And also today, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the stuff that I've been talking about in previous videos seem to kind of be playing out today. If you guys noticed today, so Robinhood was actually down. Let me move to percentages. So Robinhood was down. Nike was slightly up. It was up a bit more earlier, but it's kind of giving up a little bit of gains. In my opinion, I don't think Nike is moving a lot because of earnings on Thursday. So even though it was up a decent amount earlier today, it kind of gave back those gains because obviously people are just waiting for earnings to come out. But if you guys noticed, Yin, which is the leveraged China bull ETF, it is up tremendously today, 4.3%. And I believe it was last video where I talked about we could see a scenario where Nike recovers, especially after earnings, and we start to see a little bit more hints of a risk off period. So right now the market, well, maybe not today, but definitely this past month and 2 months, the market has been heavy risk on. So stocks like Robinhood, stocks like Palantir, they've just been going up like crazy. PayPal is also a sneaky one. It's been going up a lot. SoFi, not up today, but it also has been a very good stock this year too. But we could see a risk off period where stocks like Robinhood and Palantir, maybe they don't do as good. And also NASDAQ, of course, doesn't do as good. But stocks like Nike start to recover along with the Chinese ETF or Chinese stocks in general. They start to catch a bid. And we are seeing that play out today. And we see a little bit more risk off plays start to catch a bid. So Pepsi and TLT, they're basically flat today. But if you noticed, Pepsi was up a decent amount. So 1.5%, that's not much, but a stock like Pepsi, that's actually decent. So we could be seeing a glimpse of what is to come, maybe going into next year or early next year, where stocks like Pepsi, TLT, Nike, Chinese stocks, Chinese ETFs, they start to catch a bid or recover a little bit, while stocks like Robinhood, SoFi, Palantir, they start to cool off a little bit. I'm not bearish on Robinhood. Of course, if anybody has watched my past videos, you guys will know my price target on Robinhood is still 50. My price target on Nike is actually 88, I believe. Maybe I said 85 in a past video. But after earnings, I definitely see it in the 80s towards 90. And then after 90, it'll be 100, 120. Palantir, that is the stock that I just kind of don't want to guess on. That stock could go to 45 or it could go to 100. I have my covered call, my one covered call that is all the way up at 90, and I'm happy with it. Like, I'm just going to let Palantir do its thing, and I'm not even going to try to guess. Like I said, Palantir could hit 90 or it could go all the way to 50. It is what it is. And at this point, I mean, Palantir has been so good to me, I'm just going to take whatever. Pepsi, of course, it is 156 right now, but if we see this risk off period start to play out, I believe there's a gap all the way up at 170. Definitely could see that, and I believe it's one of the moving averages. Maybe it's the 200-day. But yeah, 170 is my price target on Pepsi. Tesla, similar to Palantir, I'm not even going to try to guess a price target on Tesla. It's only 27 shares. I'm just going to let it do its thing. Let me see my equity. Yeah, so basically 13K in Tesla. I'm just going to let that ride. TLT has actually been very disappointing lately. So my price target was at around 100, but it just seems to not be doing anything. And what I think is playing out is the market is just unsure. So right now, the market doesn't know if inflation is going to creep back up. And obviously the Fed wants to cut rates or just kind of ease off of the economy right now. And a lot of people are saying that they're going to be cutting rates here shortly as well. Again, similar to what they did before. But for some reason, TLT is not catching a bid. And it's because, well, one of the reasons it might not be going up is because people are still unsure on inflation. But I'm not even going to try to guess. I'm just going to let TLT do its thing. And if yields go down and TLT goes up, it's fine by me. If yields go up and bonds go down, well, sucks to be me, but it is what it is. And of course, PayPal, I think it could easily clear 100, maybe early next year. SoFi, I think it's an easy $20 stock. Honest, I think it'll hit 10 and then 15, maybe towards next year, right? 15 is kind of, it's a double up from here. So I think it'll be maybe second half of next year. I don't know, but I do think Honest can hit $10.